Alright, I've been fooling with these birds all morning. They have made a fool out of me. I believe they're 2-year-olds. It's 3 of them. I believe they let their hens out walk them. I hung them up back here on the ridge. I was actually on the opposite ridge across the road over there. But I hung them up there, and I think their hens pulled away from them because they really covered some ground down across this ravine and went all the way up on that opposite ridge up there. And they answered me every time, but they were covering ground and they were walking away quick. So I went about 80 yards that way, and I did 3 different hen calls, rotating between them, just to sound like a group of hens over here. And then it you know, like I said, they answered me every time, but it never turned them around. So when I left, I went back across the road over on what I call Lance's Point, and I made some gobble calls. Some half gobbles and then some Jake yelps, and that fired them up. That turned them around. I could hear them coming back, so I got back over here on this side of the road, up here on the side of the ridge, got set up, you know, right over there on the other side of that deadfall right there. Really helped me because they all popped out on the log, and I thought they were going to pin me down. I mean, I'm camoed up really good, got my face mask and everything on, but they didn't make me. So I started just looking at beards, and all 3 of the beards looked pretty much the same. The last one to pop up on the log looked like it might be a little bit better. So when they came out from around, the deadfall over there, the old pine deadfall, the one that's right there, when they jumped across this very log right here, I think they came across it right here. When they came across the log and started walking up that way, I just waited for the 3rd bird to come. Looks like this bird might be better than a 2-year-old based on the spurs. I think I killed the better of the 3 birds. Man, my wife took me out, went with me a couple days ago and helped me put a new choke tube on in this thing, a gobbler stopper, and I changed my ammunition from Remington to Winchester load. It's supposed to work really well with this choke, and it did a flat number on him. Last year I missed multiple birds with this gun. It was the first year I had this gun. Alright, this is a ridge that I call Turkey Ridge. This is where my nephew killed his first bird. I killed the biggest gobbler in my life, not even 60 yards from where I just shot this one. And it's actually reminded me of that hunt because I drew that big gobbler, a real big mature tom with a paintbrush beard and a... First turkey. You just killed your first longbeard, my friend. I am so proud of you, dude. I am so proud of you. There's the decoy, and it actually come up and it actually flogged the decoy. You pulled one beautiful shot on that turkey. You nailed him. And let me back up just a little bit. That's a big bird. But I drew him across the gorge as well. So this is the first time I've used this Thunder Cluck and Purr by Flex Tone. I mixed it up with the Thunder Cutting. I'd already put this other tube away, but just a regular Primos tube call. And a little bit of slate, just a very little bit of slate. So I just want to sound like multiple hens over here. And it worked out pretty good. This turkey here looks like it's got about a 9.5, 10-inch beard on it, and just over an inch, real sharp spurs. So it's at least a 3-year-old. It's a good tom, probably about 18, 19 pounds. I don't think it's gonna go 20. But just to show you my setup, that's where I was sitting at, right there. You can see my slate. And I never did get a chance to get my decoys out. I just thought it was too thick in here for that. And there's the tree where I shot him around, and he was just standing about 15, 20 yards past it. It was a pretty good shot. It was about a 40 yard shot, maybe. Right at 40 yards. So I'm real pleased with him. Glad I decided to come back. It's a real sharp spur there. Glad I decided to come back and keep trying after him.